The Ferrari Dino needs very little introduction. For many years, the almost Ferrari, the less than Ferrari, the unworthy of Ferrari. But is it really? Let's not forget a Carrera GT is fitted with a Boxster steering wheel. Named after Enzo's Ferrari's son, Alfredino Ferrari, Ferrari's first mid-engine supercar, a concept that ended up leaving us the graces of the 288 GTO, the F40, or lately, something like the 458 Speciale. Introduced in mid-1960s and sold for the first time in 1966, its first model, the 206 GT Dino, with 2 zeros standing for 2 liters of engine displacement and 6 for 6 cylinders. After only 158 cars produced for the world, in 1969 arrived its revised version, the 246 GT, in the versions of L, M, and E, with slight differences between all of them. It is without a doubt one of Sergio Pininfarina's most beautiful designs. The history of this chassis goes far beyond the legend of the model. It is one of the most thrilling and exciting stories we've ever encountered on a classic automobile. Acquired new in 1971 via Crepaldi in Milano by Mr. Giorgio Perfetti, a prominent Italian businessman, car enthusiast, and Ferrari collector. Mr. Perfetti was the owner of Brooklyn, worldwide known company producing chewing gum, sweets, and candy, and he ordered his new Dino in the shade of blue found most similar to the Brooklyn Blue color, Azzurro Dino. During our research, we got to know that for years, many people have referred to the color as Brooklyn Blue. In autumn 1972, Mr. Perfetti, a man with an eye for speed and beauty, decided to venture into owning and becoming title sponsor of a professional cycling team, the Brooklyn Cycling Team. The team would ride the best handmade Italian bicycles by Gios Torino and wear the finest merino woolen kit made by Milano's Vittore Gianni. As team leader, Perfetti's choice was again impeccable, with arguably the most stylish rider of his generation, the Gipsy, Roger de Vlaeminck. The day before La Primavera, Milano-San Remo, Perfetti invited the whole Brooklyn team to visit the Brooklyn Chewing Gum Factory. Parked outside was Perfetti's brand new Brooklyn Blue Ferrari Dino. As he chatted about the success of his product and love for cycling, Perfetti noticed Roger open-mouthed admiring his car. Giorgio smiled, looked at de Vlaeminck in the eye and said, "If you win La Classissima tomorrow, the car is yours." De Vlaeminck duly left to do some extra training in preparations for the race, but now more than ever with eyes on the prize. 24 hours later, Roger became an irresistible force, with only Italian rider Wilmo Francioni able to follow. In an absolutely thrilling finale, holding off a charging peloton, getting to the finish line in record time to grab the keys of his new Ferrari. We've talked about history, but what is it with the actual object? Chassis 01834 is one of only 22 Azzurro Dino Ferrari 246 GT Dinos ever produced. It is not only a very rare factory specification, it is also an extremely original example. It retains its matching numbers, engine and gearbox, and most of its numbered body panels. During its restoration between 2016 and 2018, some details were not finished in the most appropriate way. Things like the mouse hair on the original dash, things like the Daytona-style finish on the seats, which had to be vinyl, or small parts on the body, which had to be painted in black. Which brings us our next question. What's next for chassis 01834? In the process of pre-sale preparation we did here at P1 Cars, we decided we did not want to sell the car in its current condition. And as we want to do in all of our cars, and in this one felt even more evident due to its history, we wanted to present it for sale in the best possible way, which meant we have to restore the car. During our research for the small list of original parts we intended to buy for the restoration of the car, we were kindly introduced by Gianluca to Walter Scudeletti from Dino Point, who was very aware of the existence of this Dino and its exceptional story, but did not know about its current whereabouts. We were given the good news that they could help us in providing the parts we intended to acquire for the restoration project of the car, but more importantly, they had a customer who intended to buy the car as is and entrust them with the restoration project of this very important piece of automotive history. After we were introduced to the customer, a very passionate Milano-based car enthusiast who knew very well this was no other Dino, we're very happy to report that chassis 01834 is now sold and is coming back to Milano, where it all started. Da tutti noi a P1, complimenti per l'acquisto di questa Ferrari Dino unica. Recording this makes us extremely proud and happy, but at the same time, a part of us is living with this Dino. Stories like this is what make everything worthwhile, and these are the kind of cars we intend to work on.